Alright, I think it's on. How you doing, guys? Old school video here. Haven't done one of these in a long time. Have a few minutes to spare. If you didn't know, I deliver wine for a living, so I am constantly on the run. This is one of the things I wanted to talk about. Weight loss and New Year's resolutions, stuff like that. But anyways, first, this video will not have much knife content, so let's get that out of the way to start with. What am I carrying today? Yep, this is the lightweight S110V Mannix. I don't know why, I just felt like carrying it today. I love this knife. This is, if I had to explain it, if you're not worried about carrying a piece of art in your pocket and you just want a nice usable tool, it really doesn't get much better than this for me personally. And the Mannix design, you guys probably know from all my reviews and how I talk about the Mannix. This was one of my first high-end G10 Spyderco designs. Not the Mannix 2, the original mini Mannix, which this is almost the same exact profile here. It's a little bit longer in overall length, a little bit longer cutting edge, but for the most part, the same profile, the grip, everything feels the same. It's just packed in a lightweight package, so I like it because it's like ultra high performance, and at $125, I don't have to be afraid at all to beat it up, to scratch it up. Whatever happens, happens to it. You know, there's absolutely no worries when this is in my pocket. And the S110V, I actually carried this on Christmas Day. Kind of crazy, but it broke down so much cardboard, and the S110V was still very sharp. It wasn't like shave sharp, but it was definitely working edge sharp, so it could still slice anything I needed to. Heavy zip ties. You guys know, if you have children, how well they package some of those toys. So have that, the S110V Mannix, and then in my coin pocket, or my knife pocket as they call on Knife Thursday, have my, I know, not a big surprise to most, this is my Case swayback jack. I still love this knife. I still highly recommend it. Get yourself one of these if you like that profile, if you like Wharncliffe blades. I adore this knife. It's beautiful. Some Burt's Bees. Yeah, I guess we'll just do the full pocket dump, huh? Hinderer pen, told you guys. I didn't plan on doing this video today. This is just completely random. Have a few seconds, a few minutes. Might be a longer video. They all seem to be lately. And then my money clip. I'll not show my info there. This is a Superior Titanium money clip. Nuked. So, why not? They're only like 20 bucks. I've had it for probably 5 or 6 years. Absolutely love it. It makes you slim down all your stuff to just what you need. I don't keep any extra receipts, no extra BS. I clip my money on the back there and my few cards on the front. Good to go. Love it. Rides right in my front pocket. Obviously my iPhone, which I'm taking this video on, in my other pocket. So G-Shock on my wrist, the titanium. You see that? Maybe? No. Titanium case. Got this from a really good friend a few years ago. Kind of hard to get. Titanium Frogman is what it is. I broke all my other watches. My 2 Citizens. They were nice, reliable pieces. I still recommend them, but I'm just too tough on stuff. So, broke out the display crystal on them. Alright. So there's the knife stuff. The rest of the video will be me just rambling randomly. I kind of have a direction I want to go. If you follow me on Instagram, my name is Johnson Knives over there. So if you want to follow, that's what it is. And I posted a picture the other day, said I thought I was going to die. And that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I felt like it was pretty serious. So let's just tell you the story. Story time with Uncle Randy. Although I know I got some friends that are way older than me here, so I don't know. I've got a pretty wide viewership, although a lot of us knife channels do. There's a lot of younger people. I'd say even 10 years old, all the way up to 65, 70 years old who check out the video. And that's one thing I love about the community, is that it can bring all of us together. I mean, I have connected with people from all walks of life who I would have never, ever imagined, that I'd be talking to, and then calling them friends, if I ever needed anything. I have no doubt at all that some of these guys would do anything they could to help. So that's awesome. That's a community. It's a real community. So, anyways, this is part of my EDC. I've been carrying this for a few years. Nalgene water bottle, 1,000 milliliters, 32-ounce bottle. What I do is I fill it about halfway up, freeze it overnight, and then when I put my water in here, I got a wide mouth top on it, right? So you can even put ice cubes in there if you wanted to, and they're easier to clean out. And then I have a cap on there, so it's actually a cap, right? And then it's got another cap so that you can drink out of it. That's like a $5 piece at any camping store will have that. And then I just have the sleeve to go over it. All right, so let's get on with the story. We're 6 minutes into the video. All right. I don't know how I should say this without sounding mean or like a puss, but it's true. I should have listened to my wife. I know. If she watches this, she'll be like, see, told you so, told you so. And it's true. And a lot of stuff she says, I don't know if you should do that, or maybe you should do this, and if I do different, she's usually right. So I guess that doesn't make me look bad. I married a smart woman. So that's what you want to do. If you need to have a partner in life, you need a strong partner. And as my father told me, if you're not married yet, if you're younger, when you're dating and you're looking for marriage material, you want to pick somebody who you can go to war with, and even physically if you had to, right? Because what if someone breaks in your home and you have your children in the house? You want a tough girl. So anyways, and somebody smart too. That's helps a lot. You don't want a ding dong. But anyways, about 3 months ago, she went to the dentist. So this is going to be a dental story and about complications from that. And I thought it was a lot more serious than maybe it was. But it was pretty bad. So let's get on with it. She went to the dentist, our family dentist, had a filling filled in, just a routine, whatever. But they told her that her tooth was pretty much needed a root canal anyways, but they could try to do a filling on it, just to maybe try to save it, or maybe even push off that root canal a few months or however long it could be, just see if that would fix the problem. And guess what? It didn't. So my wife still needs a root canal, and she had all kinds of pain from that. But I just figured that was because she needed a root canal. So I'm at the dentist about a week ago getting my teeth cleaned. It was about a week ago exactly, maybe a little longer. Getting my teeth cleaned, and they said, okay, the x-ray showed that you have two cavities, one like up near your canine and then one near your back molar. I still have my wisdom teeth. I have a really big mouth. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed. Really big mouth. But they found a cavity near my back molar. You want to get that taken care of. It'd be this much, and we have an opening right now to fix it. Yeah, I don't go to the dentist but maybe twice a year for my routine teeth cleaning, so let's just go ahead and get it fixed. I don't want to schedule another day and then have my whole day taken by a dentist and waiting in the office. You guys know how that is. So went to have it filled. Everything seemed like it was fine. And before I had it filled, I called my wife. That's why I said I should have listened to my wife. And she's like, you can do obviously whatever you want to do. She said, but I would suggest you don't let that dentist do it. Because she had even said, is it so-and-so, this lady here? I said, yes. I said, well, whatever you want to do, but I wouldn't have her fill it. And me, I'm a guy, so I'm like, well, if I get this taken care of today, I don't want to have to be bothered and come back and whatever. We're just going to do it because possibly, maybe her tooth already needed that root canal anyways. So I sat down, told them we were going to do it. We went in the other room and they start drilling and numbing, whatever they do to fill a filling, which, by the way, was my first filling I've ever had. So I didn't know what the routine procedures were and all this and that. Fill my tooth. She leaves for like 30 minutes to like go see other patients and stuff. While I'm sitting there like laid back on the chair, numb, cotton all in my mouth and stuff. It was kind of weird. And this is relevant to the story later. When the numbing wore off, it was terrible. When I went in there, I had a little bit of pain. So I knew something was up. That's why I mentioned it. And they really looked at it. But it was nothing like what it was. And then it started getting worse and worse and worse. And then it started throbbing. And then it was just bad. And then the next day after that, all under here, felt like my whole throat. You couldn't visually see it, but it felt like it was just huge. You know how when you have something in your cheek or in your mouth, it just, you constantly keep messing with it, and you feel like, you know, it's just a lot bigger than it is. So, anyways, then I start doing my research, and oh man, this is bad. If I got an infection, and I think you have a lymph node here, possibly. That's what I think I've seen online. Anyways, whatever under here was completely swollen. And I felt like I couldn't move my tongue at all. I definitely could barely even chew. So I was like eating stuff like cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. Well, fat-free cottage cheese, yogurt, mushy stuff. You know, protein drinks and stuff. Just because I felt like I couldn't move. And I'm like, oh man, this is not normal at all. So I scheduled, and meanwhile my wife the whole time's going, you know, kind of told you so. So she was right. Definitely right. So I went to another dentist, and they checked it out, and they were like, oh yeah, definitely you have an infection down there. You definitely do need a root canal. So I don't know if I had to have a root canal before that, or if this dentist maybe drilled too deep for the filling, and then the filling went wrong, or maybe because she left for a half hour while I was drilled out, maybe bacteria, or maybe something got in there and caused the infection. And maybe that's what happened to my wife too, because she sat, what she said, she felt for like 45 minutes in that chair, drilled out, and just kind of waiting. So possibly that dentist is not practicing their stuff right. So anyways, I have some people walking by. It got infected. I had to have painkiller because it was causing migraines in the back of my head, all around here, in my jaw, underneath. It felt like my face had been shot with a shotgun, and it was just throbbing, and then into your head, and like migraines. And then of course anything you can make worse. I'm not a hypochondriac, but you can make worse by going online and trying to research it. So at the end of the day, I got some antibiotics and Vicodin. So and I know everybody's, Vicodin, addicting, scary, this and that. Not if you use it right. So I'm on one Vicodin right now just to get through work and that stuff. And I'm fine. The antibiotics do seem to be helping. It's like 4 pills every day until the thing's gone. I think I have 2 more days left. And I already feel a lot better. I would not be able to make this video 2 days ago. It was bad. Like, bad. So, research your dentist. Listen to your wives. Marry a strong woman, and you'll be fine in life. So, that's it. I actually had another topic I wanted to talk about, but I'm going to make that a separate video because that could take a while. About weight loss and my journey. I've just been watching Cutlery Lover go through his stuff, and I feel for him. But I just want to tell you guys how I did my weight loss. So that's it. We've got lots more videos on the way. Promise you more knife stuff coming up. I do surprisingly get a few requests a week to do like vlog type stuffs like this. And I think we're going to, are going to try to do some more knife opinion stuff, maybe knife commentary. I don't know what you would call this type of video. A knife vlog, maybe. I don't know. Something more personal, more, I don't know, more random, maybe, but still on topic. So that's it. Also, I love this lightweight Mannix and S110V. It is a Ferrari at like a Ford Focus price. Really, when you talk performance, you're talking this full flat ground blade S110V with a beautiful heat treat, lightweight handle. It's not going to win any beauty contest. It is just a tool. But much like I hated the idea of a minivan when my wife first started talking about it, and again, I got to say she's right on that as well. I love the minivan now when I see how useful it is and how much performance it has for our family. By performance, I mean how well does it perform for us. We have 4 children. 4 children need a van to get around and go to all the football practices, soccer practices. Gets great gas mileage, tons of storage space. You can put suitcases in the floor, let alone all the stuff in the back. And we went to like New York and back, which is like a 10-hour drive on like 3 tanks of gas. So I love the van now. It's a beautiful family vehicle, and I like the van as the same way I like this. When you see the performance, and it just kind of fits in and works, and grew on me. I definitely liked it. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought it, but I do carry it a lot more than I thought I was going to. So it's what it is. Long video, kind of weird one. Let me know what you think. See ya.